Good morning, everybody. Today, we're starting a brand new unit on geometry. We're going to be looking at shapes such as quadrilaterals, triangles, and shapes with more sides. We're going to be looking at also how to find volume of three-dimensional shapes, okay? But today, we're just going to start really simply with just what's a polygon, all right? What is a polygon? Basically, a polygon is a flat closed shape with straight sides and angles. And we're going to look at each of these parts in turn. But let's just start off with this word polygon. We have this word polygon. What is a polygon? Well, we can split up the word polygon into two words. We've got the word poly, and the word poly means many. It's a prefix that means many. And the word gon, the suffix gon, means shape. Okay, so a polygon is basically a shape with multiple sides. How else can we define polygon? Well, it's flat, it's a closed shape, it's got straight sides, and it's got angles. So let's look at each of these things in turn. Well, first of all, flat means literally flat, right? A flat two-dimensional shape like this, as opposed to a three-dimensional shape kind of like this, okay? So we're not talking about this. Right now, we're only talking about the flat shapes, okay? Now, a polygon is also closed. What does that mean? Well, closed means that all the sides come together to close it off. There's no openings, okay? So these are all closed shapes. You can see, right, the sides all come together, right? They come together. It's closed. There's no way to get out. If you were a rat stuck in here, you're not getting out anywhere, right? Because it's totally closed. On the other hand, over here we have some open shapes. If I'm a rat in here, I can get out because this shape is open, right? I can squirm my way through here. So first of all, a polygon is closed. So these are possible polygons. These are not possible polygons. All right. So we know polygon's flat. We know polygon's closed. Now let's look at another part of what being a polygon is. All right. So a polygon is flat, we know that. A polygon is closed, we know that. And a polygon has straight sides. Okay. So these are all examples of possible polygons. Now, even though this one is open, so this is not really a polygon, and this is not really a polygon, right? Because they're open. These ones are closed though. And look, they all have straight sides. There's no curved sides going on. On the other hand, these are curved sides, right? This has these curved sides. So even though these are closed, I can't get out of here. This is a closed shape. However, it's not a polygon because it doesn't have straight sides. A polygon has to be closed and have straight sides. Okay, so these are not polygons. These are possible polygons. What else? So let's look at this then. Let's try to split these up. So a polygon is flat, closed, straight lines, and angles. We'll talk about angles more tomorrow. So let's see, what are polygons? Well, how about this one? It's closed, but it doesn't have straight sides, so it's not a polygon. This one has straight sides, it's closed, it's a polygon. This one, straight sides, closed, polygon. Straight sides, closed, it's a polygon. Curved sides and it's open, it's not a polygon. This one's open, even though it has straight sides, it's open, not a polygon. This one, straight sides, but look, it's not, it's an open shape, so therefore it's not a polygon. And this one, it's closed. It's got mostly straight sides, but this is curved and this is curved, therefore it's not a polygon. All right, so polygons are closed, they have straight sides, and they're flat. There's lots of different types of polygons, and we name them based on the number of sides and angles they have, right? So a triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 angles. A quadrilateral has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles, right? Tri, quad. Pentagon has 5 sides and 5 angles. A hexagon has 6 sides and 6 angles. A heptagon has 7 sides and 7 angles. An octagon has 8 sides and 8 angles. A nonagon has 9 sides and 9 angles. And a decagon has 10 sides and 10 angles. These are all polygons, right? Straight sides and they're closed, and they're flat. Okay, now here's another vocabulary word for you, and that word is congruent. We're going to be using that word a lot. Congruent shapes are two or more shapes that are the same size and same shape. All the sides are the same length, and all the angles are the same. So everything's the same, right? So these are congruent, right? 1 and 2 are congruent, right? This side matches up, this side matches up, the angle and the length matches up, right? Same with these and same with these are all congruent. And you can see down here, right? If you see down here, you can see these lines. That means that you've got the double line here. So double line means this side is going to equal this side, right? Because it's two lines. Now, it also means that the length of this line is not the same as the length of this line because this is one line and this is two lines. And this one has three lines, right? That means this length is different, but this length is the same as this length, right? So these two shapes are congruent. Now, similar shapes are just that. They're similar, but they're not congruent. These two shapes are similar. They look pretty much the same, right? They're both circles. However, this one's bigger than this one, right? So they're similar. They look pretty much the same, but they're not congruent because the sizes are different. And these are neither. These are not similar because this one's a square and this one's a rectangle. And they're not congruent either, right? Because they don't have the same sides and angles. And same with these. Different shapes, different sizes. So congruent, it means exactly the same. All the lengths are the same, all the angles are the same. Okay. So a regular polygon is a shape where all the sides and angles are the same shapes. Now we're talking about a certain type of polygon, and we're going to call it a regular polygon. A regular polygon, all sides and all angles are the same. A polygon that's not regular has sides that are different lengths from each other, right? So here's a regular triangle. 1, 2, 3. These sides are all the same length, and 1, 2, 3. These angles are all equal. So this is a regular polygon. This one, on the other hand, this side is not the same as this side, which is not the same as this side, right? So even though this is a polygon, because it's closed, right, and it's got straight sides, it's a polygon, but it's not a regular polygon. We're going to see these are not regular polygons. Okay, it's a polygon, but it's not a regular polygon. Here's a quadrilateral. It's got four sides. Look, side 1, 2, 3, 4, all the same length, and all the angles, these are all right angles. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. These are all right angles. Therefore, this is a regular polygon. This one, on the other hand, it's a polygon. It's closed, but all the sides are different lengths, so it's not regular. Same with this. Pentagon, all the sides are the same length. All the angles are the same. It's regular. This one, I see a length here. This one looks different. This one even more different. Different again. And the most different, right? So all the lengths here are different. Therefore, it's not a regular polygon. Okay, and the same thing with the hexagon and the octagon. Regular polygons have sides and angles that are the same size. Okay, so here's an example. These are 4 regular polygons. And you can use a coordinate plane to actually measure these. Look, so how tall is this square? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its height is 6. What's its length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the length is 6 as well. The height is 6. The length is 6. So it's a regular polygon, right? Because it's all 6 units long. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to look to see what shape is congruent, right? And remember, congruent means same sides, length, and same angles, right? So I'll do number 1. Let's see, number 1. I would say C, right? This is smaller. This has those angled sides. Which one's congruent to this? B, right? Why don't you guys pause the video and let's see if you can find what's congruent for 3, 4, and 5. Just write down the congruent number. Go ahead. All right, so you should have gotten for this one, let's see, A and C look very similar, but this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and this has 6 sides. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. How about this one? Obviously, this is congruent. And this one, here's your congruent shape. All right, and then go ahead, pause the video again. A, B, C, D, and C, D, E, and F. Are they congruent or not congruent? Go ahead, pause the video, and then unpause it, and let's see how you did. All right, so let's see. These are congruent. These are not congruent. These are congruent. These are not congruent. These actually are congruent. If we were to flip this one and move it a little bit, you'd find that it actually is exactly the same. And then these are not congruent. All right, guys, go ahead, open up the notes in your stream, study those, try to answer the problem of the day. See you soon.